Hi, I'm Hunter Reineck, and this is the Weekly Bugle for the week of September 25th to October 1st, 2023. On this show, we cover local news, science, history, health, art, and whatever you need to be in the know of. But before we get into it, we need to thank our sponsors, which still at the moment is nobody. So if you wish to support the show and you want to help out, I don't know, sponsor me, reach out. No matter what though, thank you so much for supporting the show and the channel, just with your views and sharing the videos. I really appreciate it. Now jumping into science this week, the James Webb Telescope has found Jupiter-sized planets free-floating in space, not connected to any stars. One possibility of these planets existing is that they grew out of regions in nebulas, where the density of material was insufficient to make them fully fledged stars. Another possibility is that they were made around stars, and then they were kicked out into interstellar space through various interactions. If you wish to learn more about the subject, then check out the link in the description below. Moving on to health this week, as you may know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So this week I encourage you to check yourself for potential signs and symptoms. The easiest sign or symptom to catch is lumps around or in the breast. However, it is still possible to have breast cancer without lumps. So please check out the link in the description below to see more signs and symptoms to be on the lookout for. Also, while you're down there, think about donating to the National Breast Cancer Foundation if you have the time and money. Any amount will help. This week in history, on October 1st, 1890, Yosemite National Park was established. It is home to natural wonders like the Half Dome and giant sequoia trees. The area was originally home to Native Americans until the gold rush of 1849. This brought many miners and settlers into the region, which also brought tourists, who all in turn began to damage the ecosystem. So in 1864, conservationists convinced President Abraham Lincoln to declare Yosemite Valley and Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias a public trust of California. Eventually, in 1872, Yellowstone became America's first national park. Today in art, we will be showcasing art from the Armstrong Air Space Museum in Wapakoneta, Ohio. All these sculptures, paintings, etc. can be found in or around the museum. So if you're interested in seeing them up close and personal, think about checking out and going to the museum. Speaking of which, we'll have more on the Armstrong Museum right now. Finally, get into the local news. I checked out and toured the Armstrong Air and Space Museum in Neil Armstrong's hometown, Wapakoneta, Ohio. It is an amazing museum dedicated to Neil and all Ohio astronauts, all housed in this cool futuristic building designed to look like a moon base. There are a lot of interesting artifacts and displays here, so if you're interested in space, make sure to check it out. A video I did covering it will be in the description below if you are interested. Also this week, I took a look at the Northcoast Veterans Museum at Williams Park in Gibsonburg, Ohio. It's a nice small building nestled at the back of the park dedicated to honoring all local veterans. The amount of history and artifacts that can fit in this museum will surprise you, and it's worth taking some time to stop by and look around, especially if you're into history. If you wish to see more about the museum, you can check out the video that I did on it in the description below. Now getting to upcoming events, the 44th Oak Harbor Apple Festival is coming up on October 14th to the 15th. Admission is free, and there will be parades, car shows, cornhole, and more. Also, Little Boo at the TOLEDO Zoo is Thursday, October 19th. You can go trick-or-treating at the zoo and see pumpkin carving demonstrations, photo ops with popular characters, and all different kinds of fun, all presented by Myers. Finally, to leave you off with something nice and wholesome, here's a video submitted by SufficientBug9112 in r/wholesome on Reddit. The video is of a little boy stopping his dad from leaving to get something important from him. Thank you all so much for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to stay happy and healthy. I will see you guys on the next Weekly Bugle. Bye.